Hello friends, I am Prachi Vani, lecturer in English from Department of Science and Humanities. Welcome you all in the next video. Now in Unit 2, I am going to discuss with you the short biography of J.R.D. Tata. This is for your quick realization. I am going to show you the family tree of J.R.D. Tata so that you can understand J.R.D. Tata. He is the son of Ratanji Dadabhai Tata. Ratanji Dadabhai Tata is the paternal cousin of Jamshedji Tata. That is a well-known character, founder of the house of Tata Group. Now we are able to see Ratanji Tata, that is the son of Naval Tata, who is active person from the Tata Group. Now my reflection spot is here. You must be able to name few successful industrialists you know and find out their qualities. It is essential because this is the most important point where you have to go through the different biographies of different industrialists. Because after this diploma course, you will be able to become an entrepreneur, or you may join any kind of company, any industries. So you should have little bit background of it. So if you are able to name few industrialists, then at least go through some of the qualities. Now in this we are going to do the study of different phases of J.R.D. Tata's life. It is given to us so that the students must have some role models in front of them. They have to copy them and they have to inculcate all that qualities. So from that point of view, J.R.D. Tata and his short biography is given to us. So let us maybe know who was J.R.D. Tata. So for proper understanding, I have prepared the phases of his life. So first of all, his birth of J.R.D. Tata is discussed, then how his business expanded. After that, how J.R.D. was a leader as well as motivator, and how he was a Bennigan boss. Bennigan boss means how he was really harmless boss to all the workers. Now we will discuss phase 1, that is birth of J.R.D. The year 2004 is considered the most important year because in the same year it was the celebration of 100th birth anniversary of J.R.D. as well as Naval Tata, and the same year was well known for death centenary of Jamshedji Tata. It was 100th death centenary of Jamshedji Tata. Even then, in the meanwhile, the business of Tata Group, it flourished, and after that, according to J.R.D., whichever the wealth they were collected from the whole business, the minute fraction of amount they were using for the enrichment of nation, for the building of nation, and the rest of the whole amount it was given in trust of the people, and whenever it was required to them, it was given to them back. So it was the cyclic condition of their wealth or utilization of their complete wealth. So wealth was given to the trust and made available whenever it was needed, whenever it was required to the people. So J.R.D. he had his birth in Paris. He was not Indian, but by birth he was in Paris. He took his birth in Paris in July 29, 1904. Jahangir Ratanji Dadabhai Tata is the complete name of J.R.D. So he was the son of Ratanji Tata. Ratanji Dadabhai Tata, he had 5 children and among them Jahangir was. So Jahangir Ratanji Dadabhai Tata, he had his own business, means in the Tata Group, and it was established in 1859. At that time it was biggest business conglomerate. They were starting to conglomerate or bring together different small organizations. When he joined the chairmanship, that is 4th chairmanship of Tata Group, his age was 34, and at that time the asset of whole business climbed from 62 crore to 10,000 crore. So there was tremendous raise in the complete asset. So that was J.R.D.'s contribution in the business. In the second phase, the business expanded. In the meanwhile, in the last half of 20th century, different unconventional businesses started by Tata Groups. One of them was aviation, As you know that JRD was keenly interested in the aviation, so he was aviator, so he flourished here aviation. After that, railway, again locomotives were also here introduced. Then some of the chemical plants, chemical companies, some of the pharmaceutical companies were also introduced by Tata Group. Even Tata entered into the new businesses such as hotels, then some of that solar energies were produced, steel industries were, even some of the cologne, that is perfumes, were also produced. Tata tea product, nowadays we are also going through it. So several businesses were tried by Tata, and now we are able to see different products done by Tata Group, such as a Nano, that is one of, that is the product of Tata Group. Now in phase 3, I would like to tell you that JRD was a leader as well as great motivator. Because of such type of different businesses, now JRD became a very good leader, and also side by side he was a motivator. So according to JRD, inspire the respect is the chief responsibility of every leader. The leader must be like that, who inspire the respect in the mind of all who are going to follow the leader. So he says that he was calling himself as a chairman's chairman. So he was calling all the workers, all the people who are working under him as a chairman, and he is the chairman's chairman. He run the management of consensus style, that is consensus type, where he considered the opinion of all. Whenever they all come together to have a discussion, at that time JRD was going to listen to everyone. It does not mean he was having no any disagreement with anyone, but he wanted to spot the talency among each and every person, and he was utilizing it for the expansion of his business. So he was leading the management, the all people with a great affection, and in this way he created supportive climate. Because of this climate, this atmosphere, there was different scientists, lawyers, entrepreneurs, economists emerged. Even Tata Steel and Tata Chemicals started innovating. So their innovation started in the meanwhile. Now in the phase 4, I would like to tell you how JRD was a benign boss. He was really harmless boss. So according to JRD, the crux of every successful labor policy lies in the fact that let the workers feel wanted. Let them think that their existence also matters more in the industry. So he also pointed out here drawbacks of modern industries, why they are having some problem in their settlement, because modern industries consider workers as a cogs in the soulless machine. If such type of feeling generates emerge in the mind of the workers, definitely it will affect on the growth of every industry. So first of all, we have to give assurance to the worker that they are very important and their contribution is a lot in the growth of every industry. So according to JRD, the recruitment of human being must be done on the basis of own mind and own soul. So workers should get involved in their activities, having their mind and soul must be together. In this way, JRD had his maximum contribution in this Tata Group, but ultimately JRD died on November 29, 1993 in Geneva. So JRD had his tremendous contribution for the expansion of business in India, and he made India enriched in that sense. But he dies, he had his birth in the Paris and dies in Geneva in a different country, but he had his tremendous love for India, for poverty. He was very sensitive for that. He had a very soft corner for the poor people, helpless people, and for that purpose he made available charity. So JRD became well-known person as an industrialist. Also he was respected all over. He had great sensitiveness for the poor people, poverty. He wanted to do for them. He was a philanthropist. He was a lover of art, and he was patron of science and arts. So that is the short biography of JRD. From this biography, you will be able to learn some of the moral. So moral is here, you have to work hard, as we have seen in grind also. There is no alternative to the work hard. Continuously you have to keep yourself engaged with the work. Try for different businesses with the transparency. win the respect of others. Odds are inevitable in our life. Motivate the others. Don't enjoy the ancestors' wealth. Instead, create own image. The same thing happened with JRD. Treat others with a great affection. Help to needy and poor people, and love to mankind. That is philanthropist. So thank you very much. I hope you might have understood this article on JRD. Thank you once again.